Okay, so it's July the 2nd. I finally took the photo for last night's puzzle. So I will quickly insert a photo here of the bingo card with the first square completed. Yay! So the round is still the gold round. It is for the 1000 piece puzzles. And the puzzle I am going to assemble today, my second for the July bingo card, is this one by Castelland. And the square I'm going to use this one for is for children. Adorable kids in here, and I thought it's as good as any of the puzzles I've got in my collection with children on it. This one I very, very recently got, and I thought, why not? So, without further delay, let's do this. Okay, so for the children's square, I could have done a number of puzzles that's already in my collection. I am going to show you photos just so you've got an idea of what I could have choose from. The first one that comes to mind is the Ravensburger one, but there's a family with some children. It looks like they're going on a holiday. Then I've got two Anatolians where the focus is only on kids. The first one that comes to mind is the one with the pet shop. Pets, the children is doing some window shopping there. And then the other Anatolian is the two girls baking some cookies with their pups. And any of those would have been absolutely perfect for the children's square. But since this Castelland puzzle came into my collection very, very recently, I think I got it now in the month of June, and I didn't buy it specifically for the Summer Puzzle Olympics. This one I would have bought in any case. But since it came in and it is absolutely gorgeous, I did decide to do that one for the Children's Square. And I am so satisfied with my choice. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm not yet finished with this puzzle, but it is getting late and I still need to upload my photos of yesterday's puzzle. But I'm very happy with the progress. So 3 hours 43 minutes in, I am going to call it a night and I will finish this tomorrow morning bright and early, because tomorrow and Friday I've got some leave. So I've got a long weekend ahead of me. So I think I might be able to finish this tomorrow and get a good head start on the next one. So I wanted to tell you guys just how cold it is in here first thing in the morning. But every single metaphor I can think of has got something to do with body parts. So I will just say it's freezing. I've got my coffee. I've got my heater. I've got a warm water bag. Is that what you call it? A hot bag. And I've got my sheepskin slippers on. So I'm ready. Today is the 3rd of July. It's my first day of a 4-day weekend. So I'm quickly going to try and finish this puzzle. And if I say quickly, I anticipate that it will take more or less 2 more hours. But I hope to be finished in time to start another and finish another puzzle today. So let me quickly finish this one and then I'll get back to you. Okay, that wasn't too bad. 4 hours 56 minutes on the clock. And isn't that absolutely beautiful? Love it. And I am quickly going to have a fast snack and then I will be back for my third puzzle. So see you guys in a couple of minutes. So that last one went faster than I anticipated, and I'm thankful for that because it's just after 9 in the morning. So I've got the whole day ahead of me to do the next puzzle. So the third puzzle I am assembling is for the buildings square. And the puzzle that I chose is a new to me brand. It's Capital Puzzles. And just look at all that beautiful houses. And I'm excited to try this one and do this one. And so while it's bright and early, let's see if I can finish this one today. So this is another square where I could have done any number of puzzles in my collection, already in my collection. A couple of that comes to mind, and that is only the 1,000-piece puzzles. That's not even the 1,500-piece puzzles. There is a coastal land with a street scene, absolutely beautiful. I love that image, and I'm looking forward to do that. One that I seriously considered. Then there is the RGS with the oil painting of the Cape Flat houses. Beautiful. Love the image. Very seriously considered that one. Then there is the trefoil with the photograph of the air view of, I assume it's London, as I can see the Big Ben, and there's some buildings that looks like it is from London. So that is the three that comes to mind that focuses mainly on buildings. But I was looking for a reason to do the one that I chose for today. So very glad I eventually got around to assembling this puzzle, because this one has been in my collection for quite some time now. So yeah, maybe next year there is another building square and I can do one of the others as well. So I just had a nice long break. I took my nephew for an ice cream. I had a late lunch, early dinner with my mom, and now I'm back and I'm going to finish this puzzle tonight. No question about it. I need to finish this puzzle tonight. So yeah, let me continue and see how far I get. Third puzzle for July done with 5 hours and 37 minutes on the clock. And just look at how beautiful this is. Absolutely love it. Glad I chose this one. And then, guys, it's still early enough. It is just past 6 in the evening. I am going to call it a night. I will start with the next one bright and early tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. My day didn't turn out as I anticipated. I unexpectedly had to go into work for a couple of hours, so it is not bright and early. It is already just after 12 in the afternoon. So I think I still got enough time to assemble a puzzle. If not, I will get very close to finishing it up, and then I will just finish up tomorrow morning. But I'm going to try my best to finish another one today. So today is the 4th of July. We are still in the gold round, 1,000 pieces. You will hear that a couple of times over the next couple of weeks. And the puzzle I'm going to assemble today is for the flowers square. So the puzzle I chose is this one by Hay. And I think it's absolutely beautiful. It looks like a mixed medium type of image, and I absolutely love it. So let's start and see how far I get. Flower square is another square that I could have done a number of puzzles already from my collection. The coastal lands alone, I think there's 4 or 5 coastal lands, some of which I already completed. I'm going to show you the picture of the one that I considered, which I haven't already completed previously. Then there is the Ravensburger, which I completed last year for the flower square. So I opted not to redo it, not this year. Maybe next year we will see. And then I also have a falcon puzzle that has got the focus on flowers, absolutely beautiful. I also considered that one. So again, a couple of puzzles in my collection which could have been used for that flower square, but again I was looking for excuse to eventually do this puzzle, since this one is the one that's been in my collection the longest, and I'm glad I did it. It's absolutely beautiful. Day 4 ending with 6 hours 1 minute on the clock, and isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love it. Glad I finally had a good excuse to assemble this puzzle. And yeah, I'm gonna go call it a night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, nice, bright, and early for me. So it is Saturday, the 5th of July. We are still in the gold round, still 1,000 piece puzzles. And I just want to say it's cold. I'm kind of upset that it's snowing in a couple of provinces all around me. I have to endure the cold, but I don't have the pleasure of seeing the snow. So that bugs me. But back to the topic of the day. The puzzle I am going to assemble today is this one by Aerographics. It looks like a challenge, but not undoable. So my hope is just to be able to complete it in today. It is very nice and early, just after 8 in the morning, so I've got time. And the square I am going to assemble this one for is for the beverages. So let's do this. For the beverages square, I had to go and look for a puzzle specifically with beverages on it, as I've got no puzzles that I can think of in my collection that focuses on beverages. So I've got a 1,500 piece Castelland with a pot of tea and a teacup, which would have been perfect, but because I'm pressed for time, I opted not to do 1,500 piece puzzles for this round. If I didn't get this puzzle with the coffees, I would have done it and I would have made it work, and it would not have been a problem. I think that one would have fit the bill, but I'm glad I got this one with the coffees, and I was lucky enough to get it as a second hand, so it didn't break the bank. And yeah, I'm excited to do it, although it might be a bit tricky. I don't think it will be impossible, and I don't think the coffees will take me longer than the 1,500 piece puzzle with the teacup would have done. So glad I managed to add another Puzzle Olympics puzzle to my collection. Okay, so the fifth puzzle done in 4 hours 57 minutes, which is a very good time in my opinion. I expected much longer, and I absolutely love it. That was so much easier than I expected, and perfect, perfect, perfect for the drinks square. Beverages, sorry, beverages. It is still early enough in the day that I think I will start a second puzzle, and I will not be mad if I don't finish it. But I'm quickly going to have a fast lunch break, and then I will be back for another puzzle. So I'm back from a nice long lunch break, and I had some soup, which is perfect for this cold weather. Luckily, I'm not that cold anymore. So I am going to start the next puzzle, but I don't think I will finish it today. It is already 3:30, so I am thinking if I can just get a head start on this, I can finish it tomorrow afternoon, as in the morning I've got an appointment with my sister, so I'm not puzzling bright and early tomorrow morning. So between today and tomorrow, I should be able to finish this one. And the puzzle I am starting next is this one by Castelland. And the square I am going to use this one for is for people. So let's do this. So the people square is once again a square in which I could have done a number of puzzles from my collection. If I'm thinking of the Jan van Haastrens only alone, they are like 5 or 6 1,000 piece puzzles, and the focus is on people. I've got a hay puzzle where there is a beach and an ocean full of people on the beach, and surfers in the ocean, focused basically on people. And I've got that Ravensburger, which I also considered for the children's square. That one has got a bunch of people. And the same with any of the, or a lot of the fine art puzzles in my collection. Mostly there is a couple that focuses on people. But I decided to do this one by Castelland. It is bright, it's beautiful, it's colorful. I love this one. And it's fitting for me because this one doesn't have so many people that it is confusing, but the focus is still on these 5 ladies. and I'm very happy with my choice. So maybe next year, since I don't like to repeat or want to repeat puzzles 2 years in a row, if there's another people square next year, I won't do this one again. So then one of the others might actually get a chance. Okay, so end of day 5, 3 hours, 1 minute on the clock. And I guess I'm more or less halfway, but I'm happy with the progress. I'm going to call it a night. So I will be back tomorrow after my appointment with my sister. So I think I might be able to finish this up tomorrow afternoon, maybe even start a next one. But yeah, I'll see you tomorrow when I get back, and then we'll see how far I get. So it is Sunday, the 6th of July, and I'm back from my appointment with my sister. And I also had my lunch break. So it is just about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've got plenty of time to finish up with this puzzle. And depending on how long this one takes, I might start a new one this afternoon or evening or tomorrow evening after I get back from work. So let's see how far I get with this one and how long it takes, and then I'll update you again. The coastal lands always seems to amaze me. Day 6 ended with 4 hours 56 minutes on the clock, and it's absolutely beautiful. I anticipated that this would take much longer. I don't know if you can see it on here, but this is very brush stroke like image, and I thought because of that it would take longer. So just below 5 hours. I am very, very happy with that time, and I am absolutely in love with this image. So guys, it's just after 4, so I am debating whether I'm going to call it a night or start with the new puzzle. So let me have a cup of coffee and think on that. So today is Monday, the 7th of July, and needless to say, I did not come back yesterday evening to start on the next puzzle. But I'm here and I'm going to start today, and I know that I won't be able to complete the puzzle tonight. So the idea is just to do half tonight, the other half tomorrow, and I will be perfectly happy about that. So the puzzle I'm going to assemble today is for the easy square, and I chose this puzzle because the first time I assembled it, it took me under 5 hours to assemble, and I classified that as an easy puzzle. So for me, this one by RGS was quite easy. So for the easy square, let's do this. So like I said, when it comes to easy puzzles, I classify it according to time. So anywhere between, let's say 4, 5, 6 hours, I classify as quite easy. 6, 7, 8 hours, medium to slightly more challenging, and then 9 hours to up to 24 hours is then the difficult and most challenging puzzles. So I've done a few in the past that took me less than 5 hours to complete, which in this case I assume will be for me the easiest. And the ones that comes to mind is the Funbox puzzles. And 2 of the 3 in my collection I've already completed, both of them under 4 hours, or one with under 4 hours, one under 5 hours. So the problem with those is I've already assembled them in last year for the Summer Puzzle Olympics or winter, I can't remember. I think it was the Summer Puzzle Olympics. So I didn't want to redo those for this year again. So I opted for this one by RGS, which is beautiful. And as far as I can remember, it took me less than 5 hours the first time I assembled it. So this is the one I went with. Okay, seventh puzzle finished with 3 hours and 33 minutes on the clock. So that just confirms for me that this is definitely, for me, one of the easier puzzles in my collection. So I actually managed to finish it tonight, so I'm very, very happy about that. And since I am not going to have to finish it tomorrow, I think I might skip tomorrow evening for a puzzle and just get my editing and admin with the photos and everything up to date. And I'll see you guys again, I think, then on Wednesday. So that went faster than even I expected. And 3.5 hours, definitely one of the easier puzzles. And I'm glad I managed to finish it up tonight. And that means that I am going to take a break for tomorrow evening. So I will cut the video here for you guys for this week. And I will see you again with the next video starting from Wednesday. So thank you for watching, for everybody that is following my journey in completing the bingo cards. And I appreciate it. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.